Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It's time for your elemental reading, and I'm going to be doing the water tiger today. This is for the year 1962. Okay, 1962. So the tiger and the horse are friends. So it's gonna be a pretty good year. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's gonna be a pretty good year. Let's get into it and see what's going on. Okay, so this year is going to have a lot of big energy and high contrast combo. The fire and the water. You know, fire and water are opposites, so it creates steam. But this is really good because it's going to add a little pressure and speed. To your transformation. This is going to be a transformative year. And this year isn't going to be quiet either. It's going to be very, very powerful. It's going to be a powerful ride. You're not going to have to fight nothing. That's for sure. And the fire horse, it pushes urgency and independence and bold moves, while, the water tiger, you're strategic and intuitive and emotionally sharp. And so what the results are is fast change, emotional intensity, and leadership tests. And you may be asked to act before you feel fully ready too this year too, for sure. So this year is going to reward you for decisive courage and emotional control. All right. So when we get here into January, you can feel the pressure already building right now. You may feel restless, boxed in, and you may be, avoid reaching there's some sort of emotions going on right now with you here in January. This is just saying here, basically, Pisces, just observe, okay? Just observe first. Something behind the scenes is starting to shift, and you can probably feel that. Yeah. So, the best thing to do this month is to plan quietly, all right? Because now next month is when the fire horse hits in February. And so, your momentum is going to spark up and speed up, and opportunities are going to arrive suddenly. Say yes selectively. Okay, only selectively say yes, yeah, because you don't want to overcommit. You don't want too much on your back. You know what I mean? For sure. So just don't overpromise things. Don't do any impulsive promises, or just be bold and make some calculated action. In other words, whatever it is that you're doing in February, make sure that it's very bold and calculated, okay? Yeah, you don't want to be impulsive. That's the deal. You don't want to be impulsive on anything, any decision making or anything. Then we get in here into March, and it's like power struggles, authority issues, or ego clashes, possibly. Pick your battles, wisely. All right. Watch for pride-based decisions. Okay, this is in March, so the best move in March is just to be strategic, and retreat. Retreat when needed. All right. Now April. This is a really good month for you guys. April is a breakthrough month, and clarity is going to return. And this is going to be one of your best months too, okay? Your money is going to start improving. Your career is going to start picking up. Yeah, the best move this month in April is to lock in long-term gains, okay? Lock those in. All right? And don't become too overconfident. That can hurt you too. Now, when we get to May, this is talking about your emotions, emotional intensity. relationships get real. Truth surface. Some uncomfortable, but also freeing, Yeah. So watch for reacting emotionally, okay? Watch out for that. And the best move is to just be honest and calm. Honest, calm communication. That's the best. All right, and then we get in here to June. Expansion and visibility. Excellent month for leadership, promotion, public recognition, or launching something. Wow, very good month in June. Just watch out for burnout, okay? You don't want to work too hard. You don't want to work yourself to death. Just lead yourself, but pace it, okay? Pace yourself. Yeah, give yourself a little bit of some room there to pace things. When we get over here into July, this is kind of a volatile month, okay? So not necessarily. It could be. You got to use your intuition for sure. This is talking about fast changes, travel, moves, or a sudden decision possible. Okay, sudden decisions may happen. So the best move is to slow down physically. Okay, because if you don't slow down physically, you might slip and get hurt or something. Trip or. Definitely says to slow down, Don't want to rush any choices, especially if you're driving, if you're driving a car. Yeah, so be very, very careful in July, right? And slow down something, okay? Physically slow down. That could be driving, that could be, not running or something, so you don't trip. By the time we get to August, the course is going to correct itself, okay? Yeah. Something that you might have chased after, may no longer fit. So just adjust, adjust your strategy, not ego, just adjust your strategy, and don't be too stubborn about it, because, something that you chased earlier that you wanted, if it doesn't fit, you don't need to use it. So you don't need to be stubborn about holding on to that. Adjust, adjust. In September, stabilization, finances and routines improve in a calmer, grounded month for you. So that's really good. And the best move in September is to strengthen foundations. In October, opportunities are going to show up. Yeah. You're going to also, get offers, opportunities, offers. Could be like something unexpected coming your way. Partnerships, maybe some sort of an alliance with someone. So collaborate with whoever this is wisely, and watch out for trust issues. Okay, watch out for that. In November, closure, endings, projects, relationships, habits, necessary cleaning, and watch for clinging to the past. Release what doesn't serve you. Yeah, clean it up. That's a good month for that. And then December, by the time we get to December, it's renewal and insight, And you're going to finish this year much, much wiser and more focused. And it's an excellent time for setting, your intentions for the next year coming up in 2027. Yeah. So the best months for you guys is April, June, September, and December. So it's going to be, you got 5 really good months there. The months to handle carefully are March, July, and November. And remember what I told you about July? Watch out for accidents. You need to slow down, It could be anything from running and tripping and hurt yourself, or, making a snap decision and driving, and it could be something like that. So be very careful in July. All right. And in November, emotional endings, but also freeing, a feeling of freeing. So I really like that. All right, you guys. So don't let the year rush by too fast. Make sure that you're taking your time when you can. Here, let's get some runes out for you too. What's going on with the water tiger, the Pisces? Okay, well that's awesome. This is the death rune. Okay, this is a new beginning. Fehu. Fehu is in reverse. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself, getting enough rest. Yeah. And don't spend compulsively. Don't overspend. Don't gamble. I don't think it's a good year for gambling. And Canaz. Yeah. And what's ending here is this darkness. So this is a new beginning. This is darkness right here. Yeah. It's going to be a good year for you guys. Just watch out. There's a couple of things here that you need to really watch out for and pay attention to. And the main thing here is to use your intuition. And these runes here are never ever set in stone. It's never set in stone. So as long as you're, following your intuition, this is going to be, your result, a brand new start, brand new beginning. All right. I like it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.